Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Drew Tube, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe, all right? Shout out to the GCVs, Drew Nation, and the Galactic family. Look, the devil is trying to use people to throw you off your game and steal your energy. Watch out and stay clear, all right? The devil sees that you're changing into a better person. And these devils see that you're changing into a better person. You're going to have to stay clear of low vibrational people because they don't have common sense. Low vibrational people like to play games with somebody that is walking a straight path. Low vibrational people like to play games with somebody that is doing what God wants them to do. And they have an idea about you that they feel they can control you or manipulate you or try to get you to act out, get you to react. But the thing is, you have to stay clear of people like that because when you are walking a righteous path, there are going to be quite a lot of people that try to test you. And you have to just go the other way because these people don't think, they don't use their brain, and they lack common sense. They don't use intelligence, and you don't want to get caught up in their lifestyle. You don't want to get caught up in the fact that they don't use their brain. You don't want to get caught up in the reality of somebody who thinks they're a tough guy. All right, some people out here, they think they're tough, and you have to avoid these people because they are going to try to create situations for you to get thrown off. You're enjoying your day. You're not looking for any trouble, but they're going to try to create trouble in your reality. They're going to try to start trouble with you. They're going to try to start fights with you. And you have to not react to these kinds of people because when these people go to do their buffoonery and you go to handle it, you have to be careful how you handle it because you could end up getting into some serious trouble. You don't want to get into any serious trouble. Fighting is for self-defense. All right. Only an idiot goes out and starts trouble for no reason. Only somebody that doesn't use their brain is going out to start trouble for no reason. All right. You may be going to the store. You may be going to just take care of some business. And then here comes a knucklehead. Here comes somebody who thinks they're a tough person. All right. There are people who will sense your energy and they know that it's strong. They know that you mean business. And there are going to be people who will try to test that because they feel insecure, because they feel small. So you can't get caught up in somebody else's weakness. You can't get caught up in another weak individual. You can't get caught up in somebody who isn't smart enough to just do what they got to do and go back home. All right. Some people are not using their brain, obviously. All right. Some of these demons out here are trying to get you caught up in a situation. All right. Some of these demons out here are trying to get you into some type of trouble. And even though they started, even though they're the ones that started, if you go to finish it, you're going to be the one that gets in trouble. When you go to finish it, you're going to be the one that is seen because there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. I'm going to say that one more time. There's cameras everywhere. So if they see you on camera step into somebody, and if you appear to be the one that starts it, you're going to be the one that gets in trouble, even if you were just defending yourself, even if you had to take care of this person because they were acting unruly. So it's best to avoid these kinds of people. If you see them, go the other way, because I can't stress enough that you don't have anything to prove. Only losers have something to prove. All right. Only people who think they're tough have something to prove. All right. People who are chill, people who are relaxed, people who are calm, people who aren't looking for trouble, people who aren't trying to start any trouble. Those are the people who those kinds of people go after, because they see you as a threat to them, because they are trying to make up for something. Those people are trying to make up for something. Those people are weak. Those people are small. They're weak, they're small spirited, they're small minded, and you don't want to have your day ruined. You don't want to have your day ruined by any of these kinds of people, because these people watch you. All right, these people monitor you, and you have people out here that are trying to make up for what they lack. These people lack internal strength. These people lack strength, period. These people lack intelligence. All right, they're not that bright, and they want you to get caught up in their stupidity. And that's one thing you have to avoid. You don't want to get caught up in their stupidity. These people have self-hatred. They hate their life. They hate what they're experiencing. They probably have some situations that they wish they weren't in. And when they see you, they see your life, they're most likely jealous if they're trying to come out of nowhere and start trouble with you. They're mad that you have something that they don't. Maybe they're mad at you because you're a beautiful lady. Maybe they're mad at you because you're a fly fella. All right. Maybe they're mad at you because for whatever reason. It could be anything. All right. But you know that this person has something against you. And if they have something against you, that's already good enough. If they have something against you, that's already a red flag right there. This person has a serious problem, something that they have to fix. It's nothing that you have to take care of. You leave that person where they're at with their problem. And they're great actors. They're great actors. They're great actors when they try to cause you trouble, and they subtly covertly do things to try to antagonize you or irritate you. And they're also great actors after you handle the situation, and they act like they didn't do nothing. They act like they had no part in it. They act like they didn't just start with you. They act like they weren't getting on your nerves. They act like they didn't antagonize you. They act like they didn't cause that situation to happen. It wasn't me, officer, or it wasn't me, people. It wasn't me, manager. This person's crazy. But they were the one to act in such a way that brought that crazy out of you. These people lack common sense. They bother someone, and then when this person handles the situation, when this person acts out, when this person reacts, now this person that reacted, the person that acted out, the person that was just trying to make sure this person left them alone, that's the person that's going to get in trouble. So even if you win, even if you handle the situation, not even say win or whatever, but even if you handle the situation, even if you do win, you're going to end up losing, because this person drew you in. This person caused you to get into some stuff. These people usually have a lot of negative things going on in their life. You got to keep that in mind. They're losers. These people have a lot of issues. They have so many problems that they've caused for themselves. When they see other people who appear to be problem free, They see your life as perfect and they want to ruin it. All right, some of these people are out to ruin your life. You don't have to know somebody for them to want to ruin your life. You could see somebody and be around them for minutes and they want to ruin your life because they can sense your energy and they're filled with that much disdain. They're filled with that much self hatred. They're filled with that much animosity. They're filled with that much envy and jealousy towards people who are doing better than they are. So you got to stay away from people like that. You're already winning. You got to keep that in mind. You've already won. That's why this person is a loser in the first place. That's why this person is trying to get your attention in the first place. It's like they're a sore loser in life. All right, when people play each other and they win and they've gotten off the court, are the winners paying attention to the losers or are they going off and enjoying their victory? All right, you have to go off and enjoy your victory and leave these losers where they're at. They have to suffer that loss. They have to deal with the fact that they're not winning. They have to deal with the fact that they're a loser in life. Losers focus on winners, winners focus on winning. So let the loser focus on the winner. Let the loser focus on you and you go your separate way. Because if not, you're going to get caught up in the negativity and their negative lifestyle. And if they can do that, guess what? That's the only time they feel like a winner is when they get some attention, when they get your focus, when they get your energy. That's the only time they feel like a winner. And we have to remember that and keep that in mind. These losers, you got to stay away from them. These are people who aren't happy with their life. So they're trying to bring other people down with them. They're looking for somebody's life to destroy. They're looking for somebody's day to ruin because they have nonstop misery. They wake up miserable. They eat lunch miserable. They live their life miserable. They go to family functions and they're miserable. All right, they go to wherever they go. They go out in public and they're miserable. But the thing about miserable people is they love to spread their misery. It's like a disease. They seek out happy people who are minding their business, who don't have anything to do with them, and they want to spread that misery in your life. It's like, I mean, you are targeted, so they're targeting you with their misery. They're unhappy. They're targeting you with their hate. Other people have to hate their life if they hate their life. So you're going to want to stay clear of people like this because the devil's using them, and the devil is trying to throw you off your game, and you can't get thrown off your game. I was watching this clip the other day of LeBron playing, and one of the players on the opposite team just touched his face, and I was like, "That's weird. Why would you just randomly touch that man's face? Why would you randomly do that? He's trying to knock him off his game. He's trying to get him to focus on being angry instead of focusing on winning the game." And when they get you angry, you're not focused on winning the game. You're not focused on the fact that you're a winner. You're not focused on the fact that you're living your life. And the devil will try to use these people to attack the points where he knows he can get you. So if anger is something that you have to deal with, or if you're getting angry over these people, when you work on your anger, all right, when you work on yourself and you focus on yourself, you keep doing you, and what you realize that you have to fix something, like, okay, wherever they're able to get me at, wherever they're able to bother me at, I got to fix this. This is something that I'll work on, so that way when I'm dealing with these kinds of people, I'll already be armed. I'll already have taken care of this. They're not going to be able to get to me like that because I'm dealing with the things that trigger me. I'm dealing with my triggers, or I'm dealing with what upsets me. All right, so keep that in mind. So that way you won't get thrown off your game, because they're going to try to destroy the life that you built. And You don't want people to destroy the life that you built. You want to keep building a life that you want. All right. These people are miserable and they have a life that they don't want. All right. So, of course, they're going to try to stop the person who has the life that he or she wants. And the reason why they're trying to get all up in your business anyway is because they want your life and they are haters. All right. So let them hate, let them be mad, let them keep all that anger to themselves. And keep in mind when these people come around, like, okay, this person is just jealous. This person is envious. I'm just going to go the other way. I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to ignore this person. I'm not going to let you draw me in to your misery. I'm not going to let you draw me into your negativity because I have a life that I like. I like my life. I enjoy my life. I enjoy the life that I'm creating for myself. And if you're unhappy, if you're miserable, if you're not enjoying the life that you created for yourself, that's your business. That's your fault. I have nothing to do with that. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm not going to have anything to do with that. You can't make me have anything to do with that. So once you bring yourself back to a point to where you realize it's like, wait a minute, they just want somebody to suffer with them. And that's not going to be me. The devil's not going to be able to use these people to throw you off your game, because when you're aware of what they're trying to do, now you know how to stay focused. All right. You know how to stay focused when you're aware of what they're trying to do. So you know these people have no life. You know these people are upset and miserable. All right, keep that in the back of your mind, and that's going to allow you to have peace. That's going to allow you to stay focused because you're not going to want to be miserable with them. All right, you're basically counting your blessings when you do that instead of focusing on them and their whatever they got going on, because that's what the devil wants you to do. If you focus on them, you're going to draw all that into you. If you focus on the good that you want to experience, if you focus on the good things that you want, if you focus on the good day that you're having, they're not going to be able to take you out of your world. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take you out of your world because your world is that much better than theirs. And they know that. God knows that. The devil knows that. These devils know that. They know that your life is better than theirs, 10 times better than theirs, 20 times better than theirs. Your life is 30 times better than theirs. And they're so hateful that they have to try to ruin somebody else's life because they don't want to be the only one who has a miserable life. They don't want to be the only one who has issues. They don't want to be the only one who has problems. These people have problems on problems on problems. And instead of solving their problems and using their brain, they go out in public and when they see people who are problem free, they start with them because they think that's going to solve their problem. They don't know anything besides having problems. They probably are bad or terrible at solving problems. All right, they're probably not a thinker. They probably don't use their brain. If they're acting like that, you know they don't use their brain. Those people are dangerous to a person who does use their brain, because what they're trying what they could potentially do is get you to a point where you get angry and you just act and don't think. And that's where the devil loves to get people. That's where the devil loves to get people. The devil loves to get you to a place where you don't think, where you're not using your brain, where you're not using your mind. You gotta think. Even if you do get into anything with them, if you're not thinking, it's not going to turn out well for you. So you have to be the person that, if anything, you're the one that's thinking. Because when they get mad, they're not going to have control over themselves. If you get mad, you're not going to have control over yourself. So you need to keep that control over yourself. Don't allow these people to get you mad or frustrated, because if they do, then you're going to be susceptible to whatever they have planned, because you're not going to be thinking and you're going to be acting off of anger. You're not going to be acting off of common sense. And if you're watching this video, I know you have common sense. We have common sense. They don't. So the whole name of the game is don't let these people get you to a point to where you're not thinking. Because when you start to not think, that's when you start to react. That's all it is. You have to stay at a level head to where you're using your head and you're able to think through the situation instead of react through the situation. You don't want to react through situations. You want to think through situations. When you react through situations, the game is over. The ball's in their court. When you think through the situation, you're able to use your mind. They're going to not they're going to not really want to deal with you when you're using your mind. They're not going to be as tough when you're thinking through the situation, because they're not going to know what they're not going to know what you're going to do. But if they see you angry and you're not thinking, and you're about to react, they know they're in control. And that's what the devil wants, and that's what you have to stay clear of, because they know that's evil. They know they're trying to ruin your life, and they know they're trying to ruin your day. And your day is too precious. You enjoy your day. They don't enjoy their day. So don't stop enjoying your day. Don't stop enjoying yourself for some demonic, low vibrational, pea-brained peon. Don't stop enjoying your life for somebody who's trying to drag you down into the muck and mire. Their life sucks. They hate themselves and their life sucks. All right. They probably got so many issues that they can't even think clearly. They have so many issues that they got to hate on somebody else that doesn't have the same problems as them. They got to hate on somebody so bad because they don't have the same problems as them. And they see you being problem free. They see you going about your day, enjoying yourself, getting your little this, getting your little that. They see you not having any problems. And what they want to do is cause some problems. So we avoid these people. We outsmart these people because they're obviously not thinking. They're obviously not using their brain in any aspect of their life. Because if they were, they'd be solving problems. If these people were using their brain, they'd be using their brain to solve problems instead of start trouble with other people that they don't even know. And that's why it's demonic possession, because that demon on them knows you. That demon on them is hopping from whoever to whoever, watching you, entering them to cause problems. They're just low. They're just a low vibrational vessel. Demons love to inhabit low vibrational vessels. When you're vibrating at a higher frequency, they can't bother you. They're not going to be able to use you. All they're going to be able to do is try to attack you and lower your vibration, so that way they could try to inhabit you and get in you and cause problems. And then you'll get into something, and then afterwards you won't even know what happened. That's where people get into stuff and, well, so and so was such a good person. I didn't know they could act like that. I didn't know they could do that. This person was bamboozled out of having a good day because they let their anger get the best of them, because some knuckleheads were trying to destroy their peace. And you don't want that to be you. You don't want these knuckleheads to destroy your peace to where you don't even think straight, to where now you react and you do something that you wouldn't even normally do, that gets you in some trouble that you normally don't even get in. And all you wanted to do was go back home. All you wanted to do was take care of what you had to take care of, and that was it. All you wanted to do was go to work, make your money, and go home. They'll be able to keep their job because it's not going to look like they were the aggressor. It's not going to look like they were the one who started it. That's what all that covert stuff is about. They do things to cause problems, to start trouble, but it looks like they're not even doing anything. And they know that they're doing something, but they're liars. You can't expect liars to be honest. You can't expect liars to act off of morality. You can't expect liars to act off of any type of code of ethics. These people are they're some of the worst people that you could come in contact with. because they don't care about what happens to them. So you think they're going to care about what happens to you? It's best to avoid these people because you don't have anything to prove. They're the ones that are trying to prove something. They're trying to prove to somebody that they're tough. They're trying to prove to somebody that they're hard. They're trying to prove to somebody that they're they're whatever. All right. And it's like whatever they have to prove, what they really are trying to make up for is their insecurities. They're trying to make up for insecurities. Somebody along the way bullied them. Somebody along the way has made their life terrible. Somebody has abused them worse than the something that you could ever imagine going through. And instead of dealing with it, they take it out on other people, and they try to make other people feel small, who they perceive to be stronger than, or better than, or tougher than. So don't allow what somebody else is going through to ruin your day. All right. As targeted individuals, as chosen ones, we go through a lot. As people who are good people, empaths, people who are chill, relaxed, people think that they could get a lot of stuff over on us, but it's just not the case. But the thing is, just because they think they could get something over on you doesn't mean they can. I liked what somebody put in the comments. It's just their perception. All right. Sometimes you got to get reminded. Sometimes we all need confirmation. But these people, is just their perception. Just because you're a chill, relaxed person that doesn't start anything, that doesn't go out looking for trouble, that has nothing to make up for, they perceive that they can come at you however they want. But they're sadly mistaken. All right, so we don't have anything to prove. All right, and I'm glad somebody put that in the comments. It's just their perception, because that reminded me that I don't have anything to prove to nobody. You don't have anything to prove to nobody, especially some wannabe tough person. These people want to be tough. The person that is chill, the person that's relaxed, the person that minds their business, the person that just goes about their day, you're the tough one. Don't let these people fool you and trick you into thinking just because you ain't barking up every tree, just because you ain't out here ripping your shirt off and flexing on everyone and everything, doesn't make you any less tough or strong than anybody else. The thing is, because we mind our business, we go about our day, we come off as meek. They think we come off as weak. And there ain't nothing weak about a person that just minds their business and goes about their day. Those are the strongest people. And that's the only reason why they're testing you in the first place, is because you're the strongest one. That's why when you get around people, they got to put a mean mug on. They got to try to intimidate. They got to try to act tough. They got to do all this retard, stupid stuff. These people get out of character, and it's like they can't even control themselves. They start acting, and they start, and all it is acting. It's just an act. They're putting on an act because you're comfortable, and it's making them afraid. They are afraid of you. These people are afraid of us. They gotta use their car as and vehicle as a weapon against you. Like, who tries to intimidate somebody with a vehicle? Who has to try to, and like they're a turtle. They gotta hop in their car and get in that shell so that way they could feel comfortable. All right. And don't get mad at that either. Don't get upset at that either. All right, because man, I done heard other chosen ones say it, but I'm spreading the message because it's a positive one. You got to be careful in parking lots. And this is just a sidebar, because people who are scared, who fear you, who are jealous of you, will try to use their car to antagonize you, to irritate you, to get on your nerves, because they scared ishless. So, in the only way that some of them feel comfortable and able to come at you how they want to is in a protected area. That's a coward. Anybody who tries to use a vehicle against some bystander or a pedestrian or a person's body is a coward. It's not like we're chasing after them trying to kill them or something. That's what they're acting. They get in that car so fast, they act like we was trying to take their life or something. These people are afraid and they're cowards because you're the real tough person. You have nothing to prove. Don't let these people put fear in your heart. You have nothing to prove. They're the ones who are afraid. That fear you feel, it ain't yours. That's their fear. You just like how you feel their energy and you get angry around them, that's their anger. We have to learn as empathic people to separate other people's energy from our own. There's different kinds of empaths. There's intuitive empath. There's like me, I'm intuitive, and I like there's other type of empaths. Forgive me, I have to go back and look, but there's different types of empaths. All right. And the intuitive empath, that's the, yeah, right. That's the one. The intuitive empaths, they're able to recognize other people's energy and they're able to realize that that's not their energy. Like, okay, that's not my energy. I sense this, I feel this, but this isn't mine. That's not me. I don't know where this is coming from. It may be coming from over there, it might be coming from over there, but it ain't coming from here. All right. So you have to become more intuitive as an empath because as an empathic person, you could absorb other people's energies. And that's why when the energy vampires come around, that's why you have to observe and not absorb. Because when you absorb their energy, you tend to take in how they're feeling, and that energy is not yours. But if you don't know any better, you might think that that's how you feel. And you might go out acting in fear. You might go out and be angry. You might go out and be sad or depressed because you're around certain energies. You weren't feeling like that before that person came up. And you're not the person that's trying to intimidate anybody. Anybody that is purposely trying to intimidate someone, I'm not talking about somebody just standing there and then you're like, I don't know if I should mess with that person. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about people who see you and then they put on that dumb act. They try to act tough. They try to act like they not scared. If you're not scared, why are you trying to act like you're not scared? If you're not scared, why are you trying to act like you're tough? If you're not intimidated, why are you trying to act like you're tough? If you aren't intimidated, you wouldn't have to try to intimidate somebody else because I'm not acting any kind of way. But the thing is, they're afraid of your energy because they sense your strength. And since they're the true, real weak one, they're the true, real intimidated one, they're the one that's scared of you, they have to act in such a way to try to flip the script and try to get you to fear them or try to get you to be scared of them. Who needs somebody to fear them? A weak person. Who needs somebody to be scared of them? A weak person. Somebody who's projecting, somebody who's trying to shift and change your perception of yourself because you're confident and your confidence is scaring these people. Your boldness is scaring these people. Your brashness is scaring these people. So when they're scared of you, they have to put on an act to try to make you feel that way. It's the same thing with the hate. It's the same thing. It's just a different energy. Hate, fear, love. It's just a different energy. Anger is just a different energy. So just like you feel their hate, you feel their fear. You may think that that's you, but that's them. That's them that you're feeling. That's not you. Because you do not fear. God didn't give you the spirit of fear. He gave you the spirit of courage and the spirit of love and the spirit of a sound mind. That's why you're able to go out and be your normal, comfortable, confident, natural self until other people come around. And because you're an empath, you pick up on their vibration. And if you're not intuitive, if you're not working on your intuition when it comes to your energy as an empath, you may think that's you, but it's not. It's them. They're the ones that's afraid. So you go about your business, you mind your business. They're the ones that's mad, not you. So you go about your business, you mind your business. they're the one that's hating. They're the one that's angry. Like you, sometimes some of us even get around people and we thought we were haters. I remember one time in a situation, I thought I was the hater. I thought it was me. Then I talked to somebody about it and they were like, that doesn't sound like you. It's probably them. But when you don't know any better and you're trying to figure out why people are doing the things they do because they do them so much around you and you're just trying to make sense of your surroundings, and if you don't know any better, you could potentially think that that's you, and it's not. These people have issues, they have problems, they're not working on themselves, they're not doing shadow work, they're not fixing their problems, they're not solving problems. They are the ones that are going about handling situations in the wrong way, and they want to drag you down into it so you could potentially handle a situation in the wrong way, and that's how the devil throws you off your game. So don't let it happen. All right, so you have to become more intuitive when you feel energy. All right, you have to look at it and analyze it and ask yourself how you feel. Is this me or is this the other person? Was I feeling like this before this person came around? Why is this person acting like that? And now, because this person is here acting weird, why am I feeling like that? That's not really me. That's not how I'm feeling. It's this person. This is the person who is intimidated. This person is intimidated of me and my energy. And you have to realize that and you have to know that. So that way you don't get caught up in how they feel and take their feelings in for your own. Because as an empath, you can do that. That's how you could put yourself in other people's shoes. It's a superpower, but it has to be used correctly. You have to learn how to use it, because if not, you could stand a chance of using it incorrectly, and it could work against you instead of working for you. So, as an empath, you have to become more intuitive. As a chosen one, you have to become more intuitive with your energy, with that empathic energy, and you got to learn how to manipulate your energy around these people. You have to learn how to separate, and how you do that is by recognizing, look at the person, analyze the person, see what's up with them, and then you can judge. All right, you be like, yo, that's not me, that's this person. And then you start to focus on how you really feel. All right, you start to focus on what you're really about. You're not about fear, you're not about hate, you're not about anger, you're not about jealousy, you're not about envy. That's them. So separate yourself, detach yourself from them and their energy, and you go about your business, because you have nothing to prove. The devil wants to throw you off your game by making you think that's how you feel. That's them. They're the ones who have something to prove. They're the ones who have to make up for something, especially when somebody that's not intimidated, somebody that's not afraid, somebody that's not fearful, somebody that's not a hater, somebody that's confident. When you get around them, they're the ones feeling like they have something to prove because of that. Because you're making them feel insecure, and you're making all the things that they don't deal with, all the things that they don't like about themselves, bubble up to the surface. So keep working on yourself, keep working on your energy, keep deciphering between what's your energy and what's not when you're in the presence of other people, and just go the other way. Just ignore these people, because at the end of the day, they're trying to be tough because they know you're actually really tough. The tough people are the ones that go about their day, mind their business, because they don't have nothing to prove. They don't have anything to make up for. You're just trying to enjoy yourself and enjoy your day, and that's what you focus on. That's what you bring yourself back to. That's what you keep focusing on, having a good day. All right. How did I feel before I left my house? How did I feel before I came around this person? How did I feel before I got here? How did I feel before this person popped up? Before I even seen this individual? Don't focus on them, focus on yourself. But the devil will use them to try to take you off your game, but you're going to have to re-bring your focus back to yourself and how you feel and how you look at life, because they're going to try to trick you and trap you into what they have going on. So don't let it happen. All right. Stay clear. of these kinds of people. When you see them and they're acting weird and they're acting petty and they're not using their brain, don't feed into it. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. It's been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out. Peace, love, and light.